Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Beldon, and Beldon is 24.5 kilometres from the north of the Perth CBD. 3,490 people out here and built over an area of 2.2 square kilometres. I'm standing over here in a park called Beldon Park underneath this beautiful peppermint tree. It's one of the nicest peppermint trees I've seen. It's very green. Everything looks nice on it. There's a few of them here, and you can see down there, they're all nicely pruned. Looks beautiful. So, and there's a play area over there for the kids, and there's some soccer goals behind me, and the oval looks quite nice. So what we'll do now, guys, is take you for a bit of a walk through here, because the shop's over here. This is one of two shopping centres in Beldon. So this is the first one. It's only a small shopping centre. The main tenant in there is Woolworths. Change of plans, guys. We will show you the shopping centre, but we'll show you it later. We'll walk down one of the streets over here in Beldon first and then come around. I wonder what they've done here. They've blocked this off. They put gates over here. That's the entrance, but there are two other there's another entrance the other side and an exit, but they've blocked all this off here. It's quite a nice park. Everything's well maintained over here. Lawns are beautifully mowed and maintained. A lot of greenery, heaps of trees. So this is one of the main streets over here through Beldon. Pretty old area by the looks of it. So Beldon's a northern suburb. Like I said, it's a small northern suburb, only built on 2.2 square kilometres, and the local government area out here is the city of Joondalup. So there are two possible origins for naming the suburb Beldon. The first is that it was named after A.W. Beldon, who was an early landowner and surveyor of the Wanneroo area, active around 1838. And the second scenario why they named the suburb Beldon is that it was named after Arthur and Florence Beldon, who ran the Wanneroo School from 1945 until 1965. So the name Beldon was approved on the 25th of August 1975, with the first house and land packages first advertised in 1977. So that would have been interesting to know what those house and land packages cost way back in 1977. And I reckon way back then you've got it, a house and land package, for under 30,000 Australian dollars. That's house and land together in 1977. Now this here is a school, guys, one of the schools in the area, and they started their little veggie patch over here. Look at this. So it teaches the kids. It's quite a big veggie patch, goes right along there. I can see a fig tree in there and a few other fruit trees in there. That's good having those things in the schools. Teaches the kids a bit of pride and also to eat their fruit and veg. Now we're just going to cross the road over here. You can see this house straight in front of us, guys. That goes back to the 1970s because of that dark chocolate coloured brick. And the one next to it would have probably had the same colour brick, but they've rendered that and they've spruced it up a bit. Same with the one next to that. That's all been rendered and spruced up a bit and bringing it more to a more modern look. This one here has been done quite well. All that driveway is brand new where the cars are parked on there. So another hilly sort of area through here. A lot of them have rendered their houses over here. As you can see, a lot don't come with garages and carports. A lot of them never in those days. Well, you could have added if you could afford it. But, you know, way back then, if you could borrow, if you could only borrow X amount, that was it. You couldn't afford, look at this house here, guys. See, they couldn't afford a carport or a garage back then, so they've done this. They've put on this tin garage over here. And that's how it was back then. These days, all the young want 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses in the flashes areas. They don't want to start off small. They want it and they want it now. Well, if they can afford it, good on them. A lot of them can't though. That's why I reckon in a few years' time there'll be a lot of houses coming on the market, probably a little cheaper than what it is today. That's my prediction. Give it 5 years, I reckon. Let us know what you guys think. As we walk down this main street here in Beldon with a above ground power everywhere, don't you just like that? I hate it. Look at it. It's a mess. But that's the way it is. Thailand and Bali and those places are worse, I guess, with the power lines. Have a look at this wall, guys. That's a nice coloured brick, actually. Don't mind that. Never seen a brick that colour. Looks good. They've done that well. Okay guys, so we're just turning down another little side street here in Beldon. Show you guys a different part of the suburb. The houses here, or the gardens here, seem to be maintained okay. Not too bad actually. You can see it's at 1970s, 1980s suburb though. As you can see this house here, these two houses here on the left, they could afford the double garage and everything when they built, but a lot of them couldn't afford all that, and they left the carport and the garage off. So this is probably one of the better streets going through here, because all these garages and carports are part of the actual original house. Look at that in the window there. That's a dog. He's alive. He's barking now. I thought it was a statue. He stood very still for a while, probably eyeing us off. Here's a nice double-storey house here. This one looks fairly new. See, that garage isn't part of it, or it is part of the house, but it's all open at the back. It's like a pergola, so it's got no garage. Why build such a nice flash house? You can't have a garage as part of your main dwelling. They probably needed all the extra space. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have made that carport thing, tin shed thing, a part of the main dwelling, because it just doesn't look right. But anyway, each to their own. So guys, the name Beldon was approved on the 25th of August 1975. Like I said, the first display homes were built along Craigie Drive. So along Craigie Drive you'll get all the nice homes probably, because that's where all the display homes were. And the area was marketed to young families, couples and migrants back in the day. Look at this house, guys. That's quite good. They've rendered all that, and they might have added on that top story. Who knows? It looks interesting. Someone's burning a wood fire there in their house. A lot of smoke coming out of that. I don't know, but smoking the house out. Look at this big retaining wall here on the right hand side here. This white colour wall behind you, Susan. Look at that. That's huge. It's bigger than the house. The house isn't that big. That wall's bigger than the house. So it's not a bad little street down here. It's mainly kept quite neat. There's someone's trailer over here, and they've got a few, I don't know what these things are, but that's a trailer. There's a couple of birds up to something there. I don't know what they're up to. What are they up to, guys? One was mounting the other, and we've disturbed them. There's one of the many houses over there, guys, that's under offer or under contract, same thing. And every sign you see over here, for sale sign, will be either sold or under offer. I'm going to guarantee that. Here's a nice little Mazda RX-7 here. This one goes back to the 1980s probably. Check that out. Looks in quite good nick also. So guys, there's 2 shopping centres in this area. We just showed you one briefly before. We will take you back there. And that one's got Woolworths as the main tenant. And there's another one called Belridge Shopping Centre, which has got Coles as the main tenant. There's one high school and one primary school in Beldon. And that little shopping centre we're going to take you to, that's also got a tavern in there, believe it or not. Looks quite a small shopping centre, so it'll be interesting to have a look where this tavern is. Here's a nice, this house here is quite nice. It's been rendered. Look at the gardens, immaculate, beautiful. Pity about that garage though. What can you fit in there? Look at that door. You'll never be able to fit one of today's big 4-wheel drives in there. No way. You'll come out with half a 4-wheel drive if you reverse it out. So what do you guys think of Beldon so far? Not a bad area. not as run down as some of the other areas we filmed in. People seem to take a bit of pride out here with their gardens and that. And the median house price over here is creeping up a bit. Actually, it's much more than I thought it would be. It is opposite. It's on the non-ocean side of Marmion Avenue. So on the ocean side of Marmion Avenue is $1 million suburb called Ocean Reef. Here we go, guys. Just found the worst garden in the street. Have a look at this. What a shocker. What are they doing? Probably nothing. Check that out. Or is this Beldon rubbish tip? I don't know. Let us know what you think. Beldon rubbish tip or worst garden? So yeah, I was just saying Beldon is opposite Ocean Reef. Ocean Reef's on the ocean side of Marmion Avenue, and Beldon's on the non-ocean side of Marmion Avenue. And that's probably why the suburb's creeping up, because Ocean Reef has just got into the $1 million bracket over there. And people are probably looking at buying in Beldon because the prices aren't as high as Ocean Reef yet, but it's getting there. So guys, the closest hospital to Beldon is the Joondalup Health Campus, and it has an emergency department in there. And the closest train station to the suburb is Edgewater, and there's a bus service to and from the suburb and the train station. So yeah, most of the gardens here are okay, except for that shocker there that I just pointed out. We weren't sure if it was the local rubbish tip or it was someone's house. On another overcast day in Perth, guys. Hi. Kids playing over there just said hi. They got quite a good setup there in their yard. It's all fenced off nicely. It's the front yard they've done, and they've got a nice little play area in there. So good on them. They're just having fun on their play thing, whatever they got in there. Their little climby things. Is that what you call them these days? So this here is the Beldon shopping centre, guys, that we're going to show you. This fitness centre here, Anytime Fitness. That looks fairly new. I don't know anything about the suburb, so it looks new, so that's why I'm saying it. The main tenant in the shopping centre is Woolworths. And it seems to have a few things in here. It's called the Beldon Shopping Centre, as you can see the sign there. Chemist, bakery, lotto, Beldon Tavern, there you go. The tavern's in there somewhere. Beldon News Agency. It's got the lotto. And I just won some money on lotto, guys. So I'm feeling happy. I won $11.45. So guys, this here's the Beldon Tavern. It's actually attached to the shopping centre. It's very small. I just walked into the entrance. That was the entrance we just showed you there. I just walked in there, and it's already very packed in there. It's a very small tavern, and like you can see over here, it's attached to the shopping centre, because this here is the Woolworths over here. And then of course you got the other specialty shops. There's a car wash across there called Rhino Wash. So you take your car in there while you're shopping, and nice and new and clean when you finish your shopping. There's a new restaurant going on. I'm going to go in here. Looks like they're doing some renovations to the shopping centre, guys. This is the main entrance to it over here. And yeah, there's a post office over there also. So what we might do now, guys, is just take you to a different area of Beldon, and we'll see you there shortly. Okay guys, we're in a different part of Beldon now. And looks like someone's just about to move out over there or move in. There's a big delivery truck, or no, they're getting something delivered. It looks like a fridge or something. Whatever it is, it's quite light. I don't know what they're doing. No, I don't know. They could be moving out. Anyway, we're here to talk about the suburb and the houses, not the delivery trucks. Have a look at this corner house here, guys. Look how well that's maintained, right around the corner there, and the whole lawn. It's a massive area of lawn, and they've maintained it very well, very well. And all the gardens are very neat also. Look across the road here. Probably one of the best houses in the suburb. I've probably picked a few that were nice. This street here looks quite good. Both sides of the road's quite nice. And straight ahead. Have a look at that. And that looks like real lawn over there also. Straight ahead. So what we might do now, guys, is give you the median house price over here in Beldon. And the median house price over here, it surprised me. I thought it's quite high. It's 681,000 Australian dollars. And there was no data available for units, because I haven't really seen many units over here. So that's probably the reason. But there are one or two, because they've given me a rental price, just in case anyone's interested in renting out here. And the median rent price for a unit over here in Beldon is 550 Australian dollars a week. And the median land price over here is 245,000 Australian dollars. And I've just nearly trod in this messy sludge of cement mix someone's left on the sidewalk. I missed it. So guys, what do you think of Beldon in Perth, Western Australia? Mostly the gardens are kept quite neat. That's someone's backyard there. You can see right into it over here, and they haven't really done much over the years in that backyard. It's just weeds growing from the wall of the house right up to the fence. This garden here on the corner, that's a bit overgrown. That needs some maintenance. So Beldon's fairly close to the beach. Like I said, Ocean Reef's across the road from it. And Ocean Reef's $1 million suburb now. It just ticked over into the $1 million bracket. That's probably why. I can smell some nice food there, guys. Someone's having a barbecue or something. Smells good. Have a look at this house over here, guys, on the right. See the gutter on top there, the ridge gutter? All that thing's blocked with those leaves from this big tree over here. So the water's got nowhere to run. So when it rains, all that leaves and stuff will become soggy in there, and the water will just spill over underneath the tiles and probably into the house, into the ceiling. So if you're going to have trees like that, you need to keep your gutters spotless, otherwise you'll have all sorts of trouble. Look at this cockatoo over here, guys. Look at him. He's just he's not even flying away. He might fly, but look at him. He's just eating, happily eating whatever he can find over there. It's quite nice. And there, see if the camera turns around, there's a brand new house over there on the hill being built. Don't know if the camera can pick it up, but that's a brand new house. Not a huge house. So here's a nice park over here in Beldon. It's got playing equipment over there for the kids. It's got like a, I don't know, this is like a BMX type little thing over here. It's all hilly. You can, it's not a huge area, so little kids can ride their bikes and just go up and down on those hills. That's all it is. And the park seems to be very well maintained. There's a natural bush area in the middle of that park over there, and it's fenced. So I'm not sure if there's a swamp in there, some sort of swamp, but it is all fenced. So what we might do, guys, is just wind it up over here somewhere. Might just wind it up over here in the park, on the edge of the park. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Beldon in Perth, Western Australia. Let us know what you think of the suburb. It is creeping up there a bit in median house price, nearly 700,000 Australian dollars, guys, for fairly old houses out here. A lot of them don't have any garages or carports. Let us know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.